Alright guys, the sun is way up now. I've had to close the curtains in here. I stamped on some of the napkin I had left over, and with stays on, of course, and my mat, it went through the napkin on here. So if you're going to do that, put some paper towels underneath those pieces of napkin. Just an FYI. Now I've added some washi tape, and if you can see this image right here, that is the stamped image on the white napkin, like this stuff that you pull off your napkins. When you stamp an oh my goodness, image, it becomes clear. You know, it looks like the tissue just disappears, but the image is there when you've got a colored background like that. So I just thought I'd share that real quick. But I've added some washi tapes, and I put them down, and I should have put some of the Mod Podge down underneath because they didn't all stick. See, that one's a little loose right there. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that, but I'll think of something. But I wrapped it around to the back because I'm going to cover this anyway. But then I put a coat of that Aleene's glittery stuff over top of it to try to hold it down. Here's where I stamped an image on napkin and then applied it. It says follow your art. I got that stamp at Joann's. But I did the rest of these. I added some washi on this one and then one of the fleur-de-lis. And I did that on all of them. This is, I got a 4 o'clock stamped on the napkin and then put on. Hope you can see that. Hopefully I'm on there. Back this way. Yeah, right here is the 4 o'clock. And now I'm just going to finish these up real quick, and thought I'd come on. And I found 3 different little sayings that I thought I would try to use on this. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to do which to. Let's do these butterfly ones first. And all I'm going to do is like I did the other day, yesterday in fact. I'm just going to cut out the saying. And if you don't want to watch me do this again, you don't have to. I just thought it might be fun to come on and do. I'm going to save that piece. It's large enough to stamp stuff on. Alright, so we'll cut this apart. And we are expecting some rough thunder showers after a while. They said it on the radio. I had to run down to the grocery store to get some things. You know, the typical stuff: milk, bread, eggs. And I just picked up a frozen pizza for Greg and I to have at lunch when he comes home. Okay. See how, snip that apart there. Okay, I'm just going to move that one over. I might just finish one with y'all here and then do the rest. This really needs to be trimmed just a little bit more. There's too much of that cream colored cardstock still showing. Now, I think I'll use some of the green stuff again, the green ink on these, the peeled paint. So I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I'm off today, and kind of glad about it. Had a situation yesterday. I kind of lost it. There's too many people in my personal space, and it just freaked me out. I don't mind working as a team. I just don't want everybody in my 2-foot space on the floor, you know? I just don't do well with that. But I'm better today. Trying to get my laundry done, housework done, things like that. And Scott and I were talking about the videos that he and I do together. I mean, several people seem to enjoy those. Just let me know if you'd like to see more of Scott. I told him, I said, I might rope you into doing some crafts with me. So if anybody's interested in that, Scott loves color. But he doesn't do any artwork or crafts or anything. It's like he won't step into that. But when we go to Lowe's, like if we're picking out paint for something, he's crazy with it. Really is. This is really just too purple. This is almost a pink color, isn't it? Maybe we could use some of this pink stuff here. That might be pretty. I don't know. And then I've got this stuff here. It's kind of a wavy line. It's kind of detracting though. I pull all this stuff out, and then you know you have to put it back, and I've made a huge mess. I'm digging through my bin of bling. Maybe put a couple of those on there. I don't know. Let's go ahead and stick this down. I don't like how this tape is not sticking. If there is a secret to getting washi tape to stay stuck, please let me know in the comments below. I think I'm just going to stick these down with just my Scotch Quick Dry. And we'll call this one done. And so I mailed out a bunch of things yesterday, and I will be mailing some things out Wednesday. And Amy, I'm going to private message you, hun, and because I've got a bunch of these. I don't know if you want a 4x6 or an ATC, so I'll PM you real quick here in a minute. See this? I'm going to have to put something heavy on top of this. Hold this down. Because the background has so much texture, it's wanting to bubble up, or come loose rather. Air conditioner's kicking on. I'm kind of looking forward to the storm coming this way because it'll cool everything down. You know what? I was just looking over here, and I've got that plate of flowers that I made, but they're big. They're great big flowers. Would that look all right, you guys? Wish I had some that were just a little bit smaller. I mean, ouch. Poked my foot into something. There's this one. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this to stick down. It's just not wanting to. There we go. I think it might hold now. I just really like that one on there. Really looks pretty there. It says the human spirit needs places where nature has not been rearranged by the hand of man. Author unknown. That time I was able to leave that little info on there too, because a 4x6 gives you just a little bit more room. I think I'm going to glue that on there. I think it looks pretty. Pretty. Fabric tack, because it works great and I won't have to wait on the hot glue gun to come on. And I didn't put any little paper rounds on the back of these because I figured they were going to go on projects right away. I'll just stick that on there, and there it goes, glooping out. That's the bad thing about the fabric tack. Once you get it flowing, it starts globbing out. So there's another one, a 4x6, nearly to a finished state. I'm going to put my info on the back, and we will go from there. I don't know if this needs any, you know what this needs? This needs this around the edge and then my info on the back. We'll do that real quick. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the tripod. And Amy's right, if you don't do your edges, it kind of, I don't know, looks kind of unfinished. I've learned that. You want to cover that white or whatever color background you got. I'm going to cover more of it with the info card that I'm going to attach. I got to keep in mind that that flower has just been put down. It's not 100% solid yet. So I'm keeping myself busy today. I've got laundry and housework and stuff like that, blah blah blah, all the boring stuff it seems women do. But you know, when we don't do it, that's the first thing the men in our lives notice. You know, this could be done, you know. Yeah, if you can notice it, guess what, fella? You could also do it. So there you go, there's another one. Good to go for the most part. I'll get my info on the back of that one, and it'll be ready to share with somebody. I don't know who's going to get what. I've got Michelle said she'd like an ATC, and so I'll make her up one of these. And then Amy, you didn't verify whether you'd wanted an ATC or a 4x6 or one of each. And then Dee at Black Cat Crafts 13 said she wouldn't mind, you know, some of my work. So I will go and upload this and try to get in touch with you, Amy, about what you would like, and maybe we can work out a swap together. And happy crafting! Bye bye.